Empowerment pundit Dr. Jeffery Chapman Sr. is a motivational speaker and author of the upcoming book, Timeless Truths, 3 Keys to Unlock Your Inner Greatness. And we are so happy to welcome him here today to discuss pessimism in America. I gotta say, kind of an unusual title for the holiday season, but we're gonna turn that upside down, right?
Yes, yes. First of all, so you guys got lovely weather. It is great here compared to where we are. I mean, it's freezing. So, this pessimism, we're going to flip it around. But, in this environment, where we had an election that was, mudslinging on both sides, and it caused a lot of tension and anxiety. And so with all that being said, it created an environment of negativity. I'm a person of being positive, and you seem like a person of being positive. And so, we're going to spin this thing around because we need to really start thinking positive. No matter who's in the White House, you're never going to allow that to deter you from who you are and the goals you're trying to accomplish. And so we're going to have this on a positive note.
I was going to say, one of the things that I think is really interesting, you say this is actually becoming more of a trend, and I'm glad that you brought up the election, but are you seeing people being more positive these days? I like to use the word realist, if you will, to describe myself, because sometimes I like to prepare myself for a situation that could be negative, and so I'm prepared. But you're saying you're seeing this increasing, so I'm not really alone on some things?
No, I think, in our society, it's full of tension. I think people are trying to work, make a living, raise their children, working and school and all kind of things of this nature. So you're already in a little pressure zone. And so it is great to meet somebody that is happy. No matter if it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's a tornado outside. We just, it's happy to meet somebody that way because, see, that creates a positivity that you're going to go towards in your life automatically. So you want somebody that's really happy to be around, especially in the morning.
Well, I was going to say, it just kind of draws people in, I think, the happiness factor. And the one thing I like that you point out in your book, you talk about the 3 truths.
Yes.
So can you kind of break them down real quickly for us so people can maybe kind of take those to heart this holiday season?
Yes. Well, the 3 truths have something to do with the mindset. And the first thing is how we think. And how we think has a very, very positive role in what we achieve in life. So we have to get our minds checked. So once you begin to get your minds engaged, then you got to maintain that positivity. So you can't let anything come in to that kind of distract you. Now, there are things that you're going to hear and things that's going to be said and done, but guess what? We're going to switch that around. We're going to think about great things. I got a great family. I got a great job. I got people I work with, people I associate with. Even my, associates are great. And so we're going to turn it around. And guess what? It makes you feel good. And once you feel good, then you can spread that love to everybody.
So you're saying if we're faced with a negative situation, kind of internalize it, but spit it back out in a positive way and remind yourself of all the wonderful people and situations in your life? Am I getting this right?
Because it's going to start in your mind. How you think is going to determine how you end up, what you do, what you achieved, and how you're going to achieve it. So it's going to start in your thinking.
Oh, starting in your thinking. Well, one thing I want to make sure and point out, if people are thinking about going ahead, this is in your book that you did just write. So
yes.
Go ahead and pass out that information as well, so if people want to read more.
Well, the book is Timeless Truths. Timeless Truths, 3 Keys to Unlock Your Inner Greatness. And these keys are timeless. They work whether it is cold, whether it's hot. It works whether you are overseas or whether you're in the United States. They are timeless. And they work at any time, at any place. So that's why it's called Timeless Truths. And these timeless truths are think it, speak it, and then live it. And you got to live it.
Got to live it. I like it. Well, thank you so much for your time today. We do appreciate you coming in just for this. Enjoy the weather, like you said.
Enjoy it.